Give us your assessment of that one.
Yeah, obviously disappointing because we only got a draw. I think first half we didn't start on our best. Conceded a very avoidable goal where we have to stop the cross much more aggressive, with much more passion and desire, and obviously then we have to defend our box much more better as well. Then obviously we had another serious injury, which was not easy to take for the lads to see another player go out after a very hard challenge in this situation. Obviously a concussion injury is how it looks like, and apart from the last 5 to 10 minutes of the first half, I don't think we were very creative or put some pressure on the opponent. Second half obviously was better. No complaints about the workload, about the effort, how the players fought, but in ball possession we didn't play to our best. We were not really able to calm the game. Sometimes it was more like a basketball game, up and down, up and down, up and down, and this is not how we like to play, how we used to play, and unfortunately this was then one of the reasons why we only got the draw.
Just clarify, A, how dim he is, I know, straight after the game, and B, I mean, it looked like there was words maybe between the benches. I mean, you clearly felt from your side that was a very strong challenge from Dykes.
Yeah, it was, without a shadow of a doubt. It looks like that he can travel back with us, Dimi, but it looks like we have to now follow probably the normal concussion protocol, and we have to see how serious it is.
Quite an introduction from Adam Eder. You threw him on there within a minute. He's got you a goal and added a bit of intensity. Did you feel a bit of energy to the team?
Yeah, absolutely. I think he was a threat today. So obviously his goal was where he should be, exactly in the area. A good goal which we scored in the situation, and with his speed and power, with his pace and power, he was always to cause them problems. Unfortunately, in the one or other situation here as well. Didn't have his best first touch, not really were able to calm down, but he was dangerous today. Again, as I said, you can't complain about the workload of the players and the effort. It's a very young group, everybody knows this. Today it looks like another serious injury, where the players then are on the pitch and see another guy walking into the dressing room in the first half. It's not easy to take for these young players. This is not a question, but as I said, how they reacted in terms of their workload, good. They fought, they tried everything, but we can and we have to play better football in ball possession.
Can you put your finger on that first half? Why was it just the early goal? Was it obviously the Dimi injury? As you say, that intensity probably wasn't there compared to the second half.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of everything. When you concede so early, then the crowd comes, as we've seen. You feel a little bit of the pressure, then another injury as well. We were never really able to keep going, and obviously second half was much more better, even if in ball possession we were not really able to play our pattern and to really play to our strength, even if I think second half we were the better team and we create opportunities, we had some chances, but we were never able to really calm down the game.
Just a couple more if I can. What about the state of play? I know you're very keen not to get caught up in the permutations, but I think at one point tonight you're 12th, you win the game, you go 6th. I think there's 7 clubs, there's only 3 points between them. Do you want your players to embrace that now, or try and detach themselves from it and just focus on the next one, Swansea?
Yeah, this is exactly how we should do it. We were pretty sure that today, with 64 points, you will be in the playoffs. But even if we have known it before the game, it doesn't automatically mean that you play with freedom and the bravery which we wanted to do. So we have to now make sure, first of all, to recover as good as we can. Then we have to see who will be available, what's going on with Dimi, for example. injury-wise, and then we go again. Swansea, the team which is in a great form at the minute, as everybody know when you've seen their recent results, but this doesn't change that I've seen in football the strangest things. At the minute, not a lot of things speaks for us, but this doesn't mean that it is not possible. We have a chance, and as long as we have a chance, we will try it like we've done it today. Even if I say we should have done better in ball possession. This is exactly what we have to ask ourselves and keep the workload and the fighting spirit as high as it is.
Just a final word from me. You explained the dilemma you had maybe with Isaac Hayden, but you decided to give him a start today. First one in 5 months. How did you think he went?
Good. I think this speaks for itself that we are in a situation where we have to have or where we had to give Isaac Hayden his first game as a start after 5 months. Normally this is nothing what I prefer to do, but how he played, I think he has done everything right. So obviously at the end he got some cramps, what was not a surprise, but he was able to keep his position, to win his battles. I think he was a fixed point in the defensive midfield area, and for his first game in 6 months as a start, with only 2 weeks of training, no competitive game, even not a lot of training, to be fair, because at the minute, as you all together know, it's a lot of games, and this means less training. I think he played quite well.
Michael? Just one for me if I can, David. Jakob Sorensen playing at centre back, which hasn't been his customary role, but him playing on the left side maybe rather than his natural right side being right. But what's the reasoning for picking that side for him with Andy?
Because Andy has exactly the same problem. So no, it only shows where we are. So obviously Lungi can play centre half and has done it in recent weeks quite well, but it isn't his natural position. So obviously we only have Andrew as a natural centre half at the minute, and Lungi is quite comfortable with his left foot, very football intelligent, and this is why we decided when we made this change that he plays on the left side, and start everything with the game where first Grant got injured, and then obviously Gibbo got injured as well, and then he started or came on the left side, has done quite well against Rotherham as well, and this is why we kept this formation together.
Great, thank you.